Hello again. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Eccentric RockStar'Seed, and I have another intuitive message. Keep in mind, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I did a video before that was talking about what happened in Vegas. And somebody did some stuff in Vegas and then don't want to be around the person no more when they snap back into reality. This is somebody's first encounter with experiencing something sexual in their darker side, operating from their darker side. So this is picking up some of that energy. I don't remember how far back I did the video, but it's back there. And these cards keep flying all over the place today. Something with that. Like, don't do that message. Don't tell that message. Whatever. Anyway. Stop wanting more, for you lack nothing. You have everything you need, what you dream of. Somebody thinks they're lacking a great sex life. Relax, breathe, be alert, and prepare to receive when the timing is right. Therapy is a big thing. Miracles happen all the time. Open your mind to miracles and you will start experiencing miraculous experiences in your life. Okay? Divine timing, again. Okay. The Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Returning to each other, compassion, humanity. You separated from yourself to be influenced by a spiritual reaction. Okay, now you're discovering what's wrong with you. Like, what is that overcompensating for? Yeah. This person thinks they suck at everything now. Oh yeah, also, a continuing message. Your frenemies. Your frenemies was with you in Vegas. You know, they was a witness to what you did in Vegas. Or what the darker side that you crossed, the experiences the lines that you crossed, boundary is the word, that you crossed in Vegas. Now you're stuck in your head about it. The challenge is hermit mode, is going within. Therapy. In the strength position, queen of inspiration. You're strong. You were built by a strong woman. Okay, what you should be focusing on is not being so boastful about, don't be so boisterous about what you know. I'm called to slow down. Keep some things off the table. This is what's probing you to go to therapy. What you should leave in the past. The frenemies, the gossip, the negative talk. That even brought them people around you in the first place. Okay, what happened in Vegas? I see kissing under the mistletoe. So this was like a year ago, within the past year. Okay, or maybe longer. Moving to calmer waters, peaceful, no arguing, none of that negative self-talk. Okay, it's about you traveling, okay, and you got a little too drunk or something, or just took some mushrooms. All of this. So what I'm getting from psychologically, the trip to Vegas is the trip on mushrooms. That's the code word for what we did while we was on mushrooms. You don't fundamentally have to be in Vegas. And I couldn't put all this in one reading, okay, because it would have just mixed everything all up. So I did two readings. I'm doing two different readings about this message because a lot that came through the dream or the visual. How do you feel about yourself? Empowered, female empowerment. Okay, you're not a sexist anymore. After this experience, you learn to appreciate your mother, or your counterpart. The type of mother you have is drawing you to what is making your counterpart or your feminine energy, operating from your feminine energy, is being receptive, being able to receive, accepting help, accepting support. For a long time, you objectified a mother figure or your mother for being how she was, deeply spiritual, strong, warrior, protective of your family. This experience has taught you how important and how valuable she is. She not only offered that validity, but she offered, solid, a straight directive path, to peace and tranquil and vitality and joy. How was the environmental attitude? You called out for your mother, or wished she was here, or wished you didn't treat her a certain way, or wished you didn't objectify her. Nostalgia. I wish things were as innocent and easy as they were as when I was a child. Hopes and fears. The star, good card. And hopes and fears. You want to keep that optimism open. Okay? You're healing. As you're healing, listening to things, falling back on what your mother taught you is, and mother figure could be your father too. Falling back on what you were taught is propelling you forward. It's respecting humanity, respecting yourself, to respect humanity. Okay, go eat. Go shut the door and eat. You gonna bring me some food? Go get me some food.
What?
Go get me some food.
What?
Go ahead. Go shut the door. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. The final. Wow, that's a good card. You're strong. Strong backbone. Okay? Honor your mother and father. It's about your mother. Look how strong she is. You looking at why she raised you the way she did. And for now you're able to stand strong for her, stand up for her. So you're overcoming a lot of childhood wounds, okay? Because she taught you not to be a victim about it, but stand in integrity. It always feels catastrophic and all over the place as you're working through it. It's the first time you cried on your mother's shoulder and were as open and vulnerable with her as you are at this point. Okay? Your mother figure could be your best friend, or your best friend could have been your mother in a past life. Because 6 of Cups is past life too. That's why you're so close to this person. Or your mother could have been your sister or your best friend in a past life. But it's a reason why y'all were very familiar. Okay, you used to argue a lot. What you should leave in the past is your differences. And what happened, the trip on mushrooms you had an outer world, outer body experience. You had quite the experience, because it showed you where you lacked humanity, but it also showed you where you were deeply wounded and where you need to heal in that as to why you lack humanity. Okay, going back into your roots, your Indian roots. Prescribe the best medicine. Your mom always prescribed holistic medicine. Holistic practice is the best medicine. Hermit mode, going within, soul searching. That's exactly what the hermit mode is about, is retreat. Something about that experience, you must have woke up hysterical, because it showed you who you are and what you can do. Like, that wasn't the mushrooms. That was your supernatural abilities tapping back in. You were tapping back into your abilities. You thought it was the mushrooms. It's really not. And it blew your mind. It took you out of your ego. Okay? You got a self-inflicted prison here that puts you on a trip that all happened for a reason. Okay? That you took these mushrooms. That's to further clarify. If you find that reading in my catalog, what happened in Vegas, something me talking about what happened to you in Vegas. Vegas is code for what happened when I took those mushrooms. Let me see if I could get some more out of this. One of the people you were partying with were pregnant. That's the Empress card here. And it just... or got pregnant on that trip, while on that trip. You were partying with people who are shady. You know, people who want to see you in a weak space. Somehow you showed, you like kind of like, you see how when somebody ascends, it look like their body is raising up? That's what you did right in the face of these people. But they thought it was the mushrooms. They thought it was being in Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. It's something else. Hope is restored. Okay? You end up being all right after all. You had to go tell somebody though what happened to you, what you saw. You couldn't explain what you saw. You thought you had died or something. Hence the outer body experience. You saw the other side or saw yourself in the past life. Clearly. And this is who you are in the past life. And that's what you're going to be fixated on moving forward. Taking that journey within. The challenge is the hermit mode. It's like, I don't know how. I don't make heads or tails. I don't know if I'm cut out to do that. But you got so many strong cards here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas here. And you got the Queen of Wands. This could be you rising into your power. Phoenix rising. Compassion. It is a mother figure here to support you, to aid you. There's hope, compassion, and nature as you walk, as you find your way back into your true divine nature. Okay? You might have thought you were more odd or just different, unique, but you're unique for all the right reasons. Okay? You get it honest. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Your parents are known to have catchy phrases. They're lighthearted and playful. Okay? But they teach you how to release. Release what doesn't serve you. All right? Your intuition is stronger, and you tap back into it more than ever now. Okay? Somehow talking to this person always cheers you up and brings you out of darkness. You know, teaches you how to have compassion for yourself. This person resonates with my true nature. That's your soul. Could be an actual mother figure or a best friend or somebody you just love to the core. Childhood best friends, past life soulmates, or just your other soul. You are your other soul. So all this time you were looking at this person like they're different, being shady to yourself. You realize you was playing yourself because that's you. You are your other soul. Psychic abilities, telepathic. You do all the same stuff this other person does. Okay. Wait a minute, what that other card say? The Rose Garden, innocence, forgiveness, be gentle with yourself. Because this transition is something else. Mother Rose, the mother of roses, is returning to each other. Compassion and humanity. Well, if you didn't have it then, you've established it now. The Breathing Rose, heart healing, emotions, connection. That's where that Six of Cups comes in at ease, to return, a new story. You decide, alignment is all coming together. Okay, returning to each other. I'm gonna put that right here. The return. That's 2 cards that's talking about that now. The Wild Rose. You're gonna embrace your weirdness, embrace your uniqueness. You're untamed. Do it your way. All this time you was looking at this person like they're untamed, but that person's teaching you how to be gentle with yourself because that's you. How you focus on you, the anointed. You're made for this. Answer the call, leadership. Answer the phone, empowerment. God's calling you. Soul gifts, empowerment. It's not just female empowerment, but it is female empowerment with the Queen of Wands here. Okay, you are the anointed. Look at this Queen of Wands card, by the way. Does that look, that looks very anointed, okay? That's somebody who's strong. It's going to end up accidentally, but on purpose, blowing up. When you answer your soul's calling, you come up as the Queen of Wands, okay? You're receptive. You're able to receive what you're trying to be taught, what you think you know. So to put the Priestess, that's her in the strength, and then in the part where you need to focus on yourself, that says a lot. You are your soul's inspiration. You look up to yourself, literally, quite literally. You look up to this person, you look up to yourself. For hope, compassion, you know, answer to what's natural for you. That's what it says, right? Answer the call. Leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. This person risen to the occasion, and you have the Empress here. The Empress and the High Priestess. You saw this woman. It could be a man too, but I feel like it's a woman. You saw this woman. It's like the old saying, instead of making excuses for why it won't work, look at everything that it is. Look at everything that it is. Look how you focused on yourself. Okay? This person stepped into her power and became the Empress, the highest valued person ever, because of those supernatural abilities, because this person embraces their uniqueness and their authenticity. You don't got time for what everybody think. How people want to treat you. After the rain, they don't have to be here. Silver lining, relief, hope, mercy is over. Acceptance. That's why that Queen of Wands is here. Accept it. This is what you do. I mean, this is you at a soul level. You read people, their past, and you can tell people a lot about themselves. And you wasn't there to witness it. You could tell them their childhood traumas. You could tell them their past life experiences. And you became a leader in the community for it. That's how you feel about yourself. This is how you feel about yourself. Because this is the truth. It all lives in you. You got the keys to somebody's heart. You have the key to somebody's heart, and they hope that you don't forget about them as you propel forward, as you heal and grow. Okay? Because now they know now they're supposed to be with you. They're supposed to be with you. Instead of they was looking at it like they weren't connected to it at a soul level. You know, it's operating from an egotistical space. Like, damn, that could be me. You only say that could be you. Interesting choice of words. That is you. Now focus on yourself to come back to you. That's how you come back to you. After the rain. I hear you can't stop the rain by loose ends. But I also look at the illustrations. Okay? It only comes through prayer. And this what blows this person's mind. That's why this person's stuck in their head. Because you were hidden in plain sight. Very mysterious. Learning and teaching. Like, what? That was in my face the whole time this person knew. You have a higher knowing of things when you show up as a priestess. Anytime a priestess is on the board, that's it. Like, this person knew the whole time what time it was. And this is, so how do they feel about you now? Rapture. I think I'm going to name this video that: sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, pleasure. You don't have to touch yourself to feel like that. Yes, that's confirmation. You hear that noise my baby made? Like, You know ecstasy? Hi. Hi. You saying hi to the people? Yeah, it's really happening. It's really happening for you. For those who you're not broken, trust the process. It's safe to soften yourself to this person. It's like, oh my God, I'm in love with Josh. I am majorly but crazy in love with Josh. But now I don't know how to act around him. Once you know, you can't go back to not knowing. The great mother. Surrender to the mystery. Fall into her arms. This person's always been there for you. Even if you didn't physically meet them yet, they've always been there for you. But I see this as God, more importantly, because fall into his arms. Surrender to the mystery. You don't know why things happen the way that they do, but they do. Receptive energy. Why did you make me like this? Nobody can answer that but him. So in conclusion, you take that oath, the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth. You have a seat at the table. Take your seat at the table. You see how she's birthing that? You realize your mother, you've always loved your mother, no matter how things are or are not. You know, you have descended from somebody deeply spiritual. You know, your mother could have played a significant role in a past life for you as well, but she birthed you, or you birthed her. It's like you birthed her and now she's birthing you. Something real deep and spiritual like that. But this rose, you know, that's your womb, the womb that born you, the rose. Okay? Just know everything about you, you know, everything about yourself stems from her. All them supernatural abilities. Could be your father too. All right? This is why it's the whispers of Mother Earth, mothers, you know, creative ideas, inspiration, artist, winter, channel. They don't get more creative than the Queen of Wands. You see that? It's in you. And that match, all the color scheme of this. Like, it don't get more colorful than that. Or more creative. It ain't about business savvy. This is just your passion and your creativity. Okay? You're an awesome mother to somebody. Look at this. You would be an awesome mother. And you birth many ideas. If you just want to use business and don't have children, you're going to birth a hell of a kick-ass business. Okay? Because you nurture it like a mother. I don't have much else to explain about that. Okay? Everything's a wrap. Everything. You're spiritually protected. You walked away from what doesn't serve you. Creation's realized at this point. It's the right time. Harvest, celebrate. That's the end of it. That's the end of my speech. Okay? Leads to vitality, joy. The sacred union, beloved within, inner and outer relationships. Say yes. You went within yourself. Expand through the extremes. Trust it. Okay? We are nature. That's what that's for. Becoming grounded. Nature's being grounded in who you are and your authenticity, embodiment, living in connection with yourself. Look at the illustration. You see that little person in there? Right there. Get in touch with yourself. That's the swing out, sisters, but that's true. Grounded doesn't always mean go sit outside and I don't know what I'm supposed to do while now that I'm sitting here. It's your root chakra. Integration, embodiment, grounded action. Plant yourself right there, right at your soul's core. How do you do that? You stop operating from what you think you are. Regardless of what you think you are. Stop operating there. Okay? And start praying, start connecting. To ask God to take you on a journey within. But not in an unscientific way, like on mushrooms, like what happened in Vegas. Okay, this is further amplifying on whatever I said in that video, but it made me think about that video. Okay, what does it mean? What happened in Vegas? Okay, you could have spiritually connected with someone or spiritually connected with yourself. Take it how it makes sense in your personal life experiences. And that person, you avoid that person now because the experience is done. They woke you up. Now, you don't have to physically have touched this person, but it scared the shit out of you. You never did drugs again after that, for those who really did that. Or the person who met the one who likes to experiment in different stuff, who's creative like that, who's a real chemist, somebody who's always excellent in science. You know, I bet you they never did that stuff again after they did that trip. Having that out of the body experience is like, that's it. It's like what you see in the movies. What's as innocent as going to a party, you took a drug, now you see things that are beyond the surface realm. This is somebody who don't go deep. Now they do. They went deep when they took that trip to Vegas, though. What happened in Vegas? What did you see? They in therapy now for it. That's why they're peeling back the layers, like to find these experiences and what they're supposed to mean. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time.